Okay.
We already worked our deal out.
Cool, cool, cool. Hello, HDRS Nation. We are here in the round of 8 for the playoff series here in Season 3. We're at Talladega tonight. Gonna be some good racing. We got a 50% race, 3 times wear, relaxed cautions, and we got the best of the rest series and all of that. And I'm going to turn it over here to Biker, and Biker's going to give you some points or starting order, and then we'll switch it off to Canute.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're in for a great show tonight as we're coming to you from Lincoln, Alabama at the 2.6 mile Talladega Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, Talladega Raceway is a tri-oval. And it's got some big banking, and I'm going to tell you about it because it's the biggest banking in NASCAR. In turns 1, it's 33 degrees. In turn 3, it's 32.4 degrees. In turn 4, it's 32.5 degrees. And the tri-oval is 16.5. The back stretch is 3 degrees. And I think you're in for a wonderful show tonight. And with that, I'm going to give it to the big bad winner from the Xfinity race last night at Talladega, Canute, to give you that starting grid.
Well, thank you so much, Biker. Looking at the starting lineup tonight, we have a field full of fantastic racers. The non-qualifiers to start off with include Travis, Silenced, Death, KSJ, Woody, and Dark Knight. Those who qualified include the following. Starting on the outside of row 5 is Hollywood, with Twoon starting in 9th place in the inside of row 5. P8 will be happy with B-New Stu starting on the inside of him in row 4. Row 3 includes Titanic Joe, last week's winner at Watkins Glen, and Visceral Killer, the Xfinity Series winner from Watkins Glen last week. He'll start in 5th. King Pile will start in 4th, with Dunlap on the inside of him in 3rd. And on the front row, it's HDRS Hothead, otherwise known as Rye. And on pole, it's El Supremo himself, HDRS Jinx, starting out front here at Big Bad Talladega. Now I'm going to throw it right back to Biker. He's got the points for us.
Hey, let me tell you what. You got the round of 8 tonight, and you got 8 guys that are going to be fighting in this race like crazy. And let me give you the rundown on them. The leader on points of those 8 is Mr. Twoon. Second is Titanic Joe. No, they're not brothers from Canada. Third is Happy. 4th is Silence. 5th is Death. 6th is Dark Knight. 7th is Hollywood, and 8 is B-New Stu. Those are the 8 that are in the round of 8 that are fighting to get to the round of 4. How we doing, Panda? You still with us?
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Don't forget, we got to touch up. Don't forget, we got to touch up on the best of the rest. Crimson is the leader by 16 points over KSJ, with Travis 19 points behind him, and Visceral Killer 20 points rears from that.
Well, there you go. Hey, you know, this would be a real good time to let Canute, the guy who won the race last night, and I don't know how many times I'm going to say that tonight, give us a little insight on the track and what the racers are probably going to be looking for.
No, Canute. I said I wasn't going to make anything public until I talked to you tonight. Congratulations on your first HDRS win last night, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
It was a really good fight with you, Canute.
Yeah, I still can't believe I beat you last night, Lando. Like, to be able to hold you off, as well as the rest of the talented drivers in the Xfinity Series field, I'm still kind of, I feel like I'm still dreaming that happened. Yeah, I am.
Really?
Yes.
Did your wife give you anything special for winning last night? I'm just curious.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
You know, motorboating.
Hey, motorboat.
We don't talk about Fight Club, boys. We don't talk about Fight Club.
We don't talk. That's right. Hey, with that being said, and yeah, Lando, you had a great race last night also.
It looks countdown started, guys.
I would like Canute to give us that short rundown before we get started, and let me know when I can join, please.
Yes, we are 3, 2, 1. Join, gentlemen. Canute, we will get to that. Okay, trust me. We will get that. We will get to your rundown tonight because I'm glad that you won. We've had a lot of first drivers winning.
Yeah,
lately.
First timers. Yeah.
Yes. Good deal. Hello, HDRS Nation. I am Panda. I am joined in the booth tonight by Biker, Canute, and we have Sleepy Lando in the booth with us tonight. And we are at Dega tonight for the Cup race, round of 8. We went over points. We went over starting order, best of the rest, and we are going to hear from Lando here pretty soon in the middle stages about, King Canute about his race last night. First time winner here, but this is going to be some exciting racing here at Dega. I just dropped my pipe and my weed went everywhere.
Oh, God. That's no good.
So we are up to speed here at Talladega.
Yes.
Heading into turn
38,
1. It is the Ross Fenway front row motorsports cars leading, with Jinx leading, and here comes the number 24 machine now, Dunlap.
Dunlap's right on him.
And I tell you what, these guys are starting to pick up speed. You've got people trying to fan out, see where they can run, and I think these guys are already starting to get that top run working as Dunlap now works his way up to the top side.
This top side's going to work tonight. I have a feeling these Cup guys are going to figure this out.
Well, admittedly, these Cup Series cars are a lot easier to drive than the Xfinity cars. You can make it work in Xfinity, but these Cup cars can get wound up a lot easier. As we see the number 19 machine making around the top side with that's B-New Stu, and Twoon is pushing him up on the top, as well as Dark Knight and Dunlap there as well.
Yeah, Canute, these guys look like they're dedicated to staying on the top, and if they are, and if they can hold it, this is going to be an interesting stage to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Again, we've got fuel run looking like somewhere between 12 and maybe if you're in the draft enough and you can make your fuel last 14 laps. But again, that's pushing it. 13 laps tops, I would say.
And what do we have for laps tonight?
20. It's 94 laps total distance. Stage 1 here is going to be 29 laps.
Okay. Well, I guess I could see that on my stream right now. Sorry guys, I've had a really busy week this week hanging drywall. But I'm glad you guys are here with us. How'd you do last night, Biker? Did you have a good race last night?
In stage 1, I had a real good race. I was in the top 5 the whole time, and then the power went out, and I was out of the race right at the end of stage 1.
I have not watched the broadcast yet,
yeah, I thought I had a good car. I thought I had some good strategy. I was up front for that whole first stage. And, I like these super speedways. I'm known for giving people trouble there.
You are
and
fast.
I was looking to be there at the end, but, things happen. People lag out. People have issues with their vehicles, whatever. I just didn't make it.
Guys, that inside came right in as Crimson, and then the number 34 machine now leads. But here comes the 48 of Titanic Joe with B-New Stu pushing him along with Toon and Dunlap.
And
guys,
King Pyle has lost the crowd and has lost the draft. And is
that's okay. That's okay. We have stages. It's just like a Sunday drive, Pretty well
this
cruising.
Looks like last night's race with Rye out front right now, with Jinx giving him a good push with Visceral Killer behind him.
Who are your guys' pick? I'm going to go with Mr. Jinx tonight. I talked to Jinx earlier, and I'm going with Mr. Jinx tonight as my winner.
Mr. Jinx.
Yes, he's not in the playoffs. I know this.
That's interesting, but that's okay.
You know, it's anyone's race. It really is. Oh, we got tons of comments, guys. Sorry. Crimson. Hell yeah. I don't know. Okay, we'll go through these. Biker, Canoe,
guys,
Lando, your picks?
I'm voting Hollywood tonight.
Ooh, good pick.
I am going to have to go kind of off the deep end here. He had a really, really, really strong car last night. Just wasn't able to get it to work fully to his advantage because he just couldn't get the help on the top side that he wanted. My pick is going to be Dark Knight.
Yeah, you know what, Biker? I really think this one guy has really been standing out to me this past weekend. He just recently got a new setup, a new rig, steering wheel, and shifter and everything. I got to go with Hollywood for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hollywood.
What did Hollywood get? Did he get the G29?
No clue. He got a whole entire sim racing seat and everything.
Yeah, he got everything. So we'll
He got a good deal.
happens.
Oh, by the way, I was incorrect. Rye is actually subbing in for Crimson in the 34. That's Hothead Hothead RTR.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
We didn't get to go through all the messages, but yeah, Rye is subbing tonight, and he is our leader right now with
And
Jinx.
we have 3 that have dropped back, and that would be Dunlap, Hollywood, and Travis, and their own
And we got the
threesome
10.
behind the main pack.
The 10 is Visceral Killer.
Yes, it is.
Right there, too.
And
Mr. I
Woody's
want to
right there
change
as
my
well.
name to something I'm not going to say online. So
That's a good thing.
Does it have
Woody
to be
was in.
So, guys, what do you think? Lando, when do you think the big one's going to happen here tonight?
Oh,
It
I
always
hope it doesn't
happens.
happen.
Really, with these early 2 stages, first stage you usually just sit around until you can battle for stage points at the end, the last 2 or 3 laps. I don't think it'll happen in the first stage. Second stage, it's a little risky. Really, when you start making moves, to see what your car can handle, what cars you work well with, who wants to work with you. But I really think it's going to happen in the middle of the 3rd stage.
And right now, it looks like almost everybody's given up on anything
got the
about
34.
the top side. We're all riding the yellow line.
We got Rye, Jinx, Visceral, and then the 14 of Woody. Your
Guys, I wanna-
offspring
I think
there.
you have Wide, Visceral, and then Jinx.
Who-
And then Woody. Jinx
Who's
is
in the
third, I believe.
34? Who's in the 34?
Crimson.
That's Rye.
That is
Rye
Rye
is
tonight.
Oh, that is
Crimson.
right, running for
yes,
Crimson.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
So,
That's
guys,
what
I
I
want to
thought.
touch on something really quick.
Okay.
Last night, we only had 1 caution the entire race, not including the stage breaks.
I've heard it.
What do you guys think is our over/under for cautions tonight? I'm gonna go with 3 as the middle ground. What do you guys take the
I'm
over
going
or
to
the
go
under? On
under.
that?
I'm going under. I think there's only going to be 2.
You know, Canute, I'm really going to have to go over. I think there's going to be closer to 5 or 6.
And I'm going to stay right with Lando on the over. I think there'll be 4 or 5.
Okay.
These guys, hey, let me tell you, these guys are going to be going for it. When that 3rd stage starts, none of this nice game that they're playing right now is going to be played.
Exactly.
Look
Let
at
me get
that
my
top
microphone
5.
plugged
1,
in.
2, 3, 4, 5 Fords leading the Chevrolets
Ooh!
of Tune and Titanic.
You know,
So you.
I like to see these Fords out front. You guys know me. Dude,
Well,
it's going to
remember-
be a Sunday drive until the 3rd stage. I
Remember
believe.
last night? Last night it was a Camaro that took it to the victory circle.
You know, you can take that Chevy, you know, and you can stick that somewhere where I can't tell you.
Hey
But
now.
I will tell you, those new Camaros with that Z1L package are beautiful. They are beautiful cars.
Yes, I absolutely agree.
You know, and that Mustang needs
look,
to
we
do.
got Twoon trying to make a move on the outside.
That's right. He's got Titanic pushing him. They're trying to make something happen up top. Here's Happy
Yeah,
trying
they are.
to team up
Let's
with
see
him.
how long they can hang. Well, that's the Hendricks guys. I think they've had enough of these Fords being out front.
Yeah, those Hendrick boys.
About it.
Look at Jinx just rolling right behind the 34.
But in the meantime, you have Dark and another Ford moving up on top of the Fords that are up front already. You got 6 Fords up front now.
Lando, I have to ask you while you're in this chat, is there anyone specific outside of your team that you would be looking to work with throughout this first stage at least?
I'll be honest with you, I don't have any friends. And it looks like Woody just lagged right there.
And
wow,
Death is around.
And he's flipping.
He
is
is
down, and he's on the infield.
We'll see. We'll
to
see
get
if
it
that's a
going.
caution. I think that's a caution.
Rise heading
Doesn't
into the
look
pits.
Oh, wait,
it.
no, we have pit stops.
Rise
we have a
being
bunch of
moved
stuff
to
in
Dark
Jinx
Knight.
is in.
Okay,
And Visceral Killer.
I didn't get to
that's
say
just
this.
the 5. We got the 5 leading
Pitting.
Fords in.
So
Pitting
I didn't
right
get
now.
to say this beforehand. I know there are 4 people in the booth. So let's just, I'll try not to talk over you guys. You guys just tell me to shut up. So
No, we'd never do that to you, Panda. but
whatever,
thank you.
biker. You would.
Okay, well,
You know?
right now what I got to tell you
Ooh.
is that we still have the string out there with Hollywood.
Did he
right?
get out
Travis,
first?
Hollywood, Travis, and Dunlap.
Ooh.
They haven't made a pit stop yet. They're
Right.
still running.
Ryan led the group off of pit, or no,
Yes,
excuse me. That
and it
is
looked like-
Dark Knight that led the group off pit lane with Ryan
Yes,
in
Jinx
second.
is in 4th. Jinx is in 4th
Yeah,
coming
but
out of
right
pit lane, but
now-
these guys
right
are
now-
coming.
They're coming, and they're coming fast.
Who is that?
These
That's the 14 and the 48 that are leading
These-
them. Woo! The 43 is right there too. Look at Bubba Wallace. Woo, woo.
43.
I know.
Let's go,
I don't know
Bubba.
what he's talking
Oh,
about.
that's Happy,
and
I
the
think.
19 of
That's Happy in
Binu
the
is
88.
trying
No,
to catch
Happy's
that draft, but they
88.
can't do it.
I believe Happy is 88.
Isn't he the planner's car tonight?
Yes.
He might. Yes. So
Oh,
we will see.
Titanic's
Ooh!
around.
Oh, that was on pit lane too. Collected the
and these
38
guys
of
were thinking
Jinx.
about
Jinx
going
got
in
involved.
for a pit, and Hollywood's going in.
Ooh,
Travis
trying
is going in.
to
Dunlap is
thrash
going
those
in.
brakes and get into the pits.
No caution.
I don't
Wow.
think it is,
Well,
Lando.
it might be a manual caution. We'll have to wait and see.
I think that was one car involved. We will see. We are
Pyle's
riding
just
with
now
Jinx.
getting himself into
I'm
the
still
pits.
trying to get organized here.
So, all
Okay.
I'm
right.
following Dark Knight right now just to see which one of these guys comes out on top
Ooh,
through this
it
first
looks
couple of pit
like-
stops.
The 6 of Silence got out before the 88 of Happy.
Yes, but they're going to be together, so they're going to
Yes,
have to work
yes.
together. They're going to
Yes,
have to.
yes. Ooh, I cannot
So,
wait for this race.
Dark Knight is
tomorrow
working
night.
through 1 and
Travis,
2
there
now.
you go. You got Hollywood, you got Dunlap, and you got Travis coming out.
Is Travis racing tonight?
Yes, he is.
He is in the car. Okay. Good deal, Trav Nation. Come on. Travis
it
racing
looks-
tonight, guys. Join.
And it looks like Silence and Happy are leading the group, and Titanic is limping around on the bottom. or on the
Titanic
apron
is our
and 3 and 4.
leader right now, and he
He must
just
have
got
run out of
passed by
fuel.
the 6. So
Titanic
that
must have
6
run out of
car
fuel then.
is the
Yeah, he
leader.
did.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks for him. Last week's winner at Watkins Glen, and honestly, it's
Well,
tough.
he's
It's a tough
made
one.
his way to the pits, though.
I'm
he's
wondering
not
if
Stuck
I'm
on
wondering-
the back straight.
that wreck heading into the pits there may have bypassed and passed the entrance to pit lane, and he didn't have a choice but to go around.
Yes.
That
That's
could-
what I
that
think
could
has
definitely be the
happened.
story.
Yes.
But right now, you
Dude.
have Jinx pushing Binu past Travis and seeing if Travis can hook up with them and get in a draft, because they need to get up there and they need to catch Dunlap.
Well,
collect
we
him,
have the
we're gonna
six
have
of
a race.
Silence. Silence is leading this race with, I don't know what car's on his bumper,
Happy.
but he
That's
is
Happy.
there. Happy is all over his bumper. He is not touching him, but he is there.
Well, you know, that's the best way to run here. You really don't want to touch the guy in front of you. You want to leave a tiny bit of a gap for a lot of reasons. One is you run better, your car stays cooler, and if something happens to somebody, you're not connected to somebody's car that lost control of it. You know, so you want to leave a little bit of a gap there. You don't want to be right on their tail.
You know, I'm guilty of riding on someone's tail here. Trucks, whatever series. But, ooh, Silence. Dude, I'd like to see Silence win this race. It looks like...
Okay, it looks like we got a foursome hooked up now and coming on strong, and that's Binu, Jinx, Travis, and Dunlap.
And
Dunlap's
Visceral,
kind of losing it a little bit.
Visceral, Woody, and Hollywood just ahead of them in a threesome.
Yep. That I just switched from that threesome. So we'll see. These leaders are rolling. So we're back here. We're riding with the 18 of Trav right now. And he's in third place of that foursome there. 28 behind him. And we'll get some numbers. That's 19.
Twoon and Death are all running by themselves. Oh, Happy's in the pits.
Happy is in the pit. He just pitted.
He might be trying to short pit a little bit to see if he can get a run, but I don't know how much ground he's going to be able to gain by himself.
Okay, so we're on like lap
this isn't
18
a track.
of 39, roughly.
Yeah,
29?
everybody, this is 18
29.
to 29. And look, this isn't a track you want to run by yourself. Because every lap you're running by yourself, you're losing close to a half a second. Every one.
At
You don't
least
wanna
a
be out
half
there.
second. At minimum, a half
You don't want to
second.
be out
Yeah.
there. You want to have somebody. Hey, you know, just remember this: the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh,
It's
Binu
early
just
in
came out of the
race.
pits with him.
It's early in the race. We need to hook up with whoever we can hook up with and keep it going. Because
And
if
here
you
comes
don't-
Silence to put him a lap down.
Oh, we're back here with that
See,
24,
and if
the
you don't,
18,
You heard
and
it.
the
Here comes
38.
Silence to put him a lap down.
So now with Happy going into the pits, it looks like Dark Knight and Rye are going to be able to catch Silence.
Yes, it looks like Dark Knight is right behind him with the logo coming into the backstretch.
They are catching him quick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, Dark Knight's the one not to count out at all.
Dark Knight and Crimson, man.
Remember,
That
Dark
he's
Knight
working
was
in?
my pick.
Yay! we know.
We remember. We remember.
And I think I have a total of 4 wins on picks this season.
I think you
Good
have
for
those
you.
4 wins. I think I have 2, and I don't know what anybody else has, but ask me if I care.
Biker, you care about as much as I care on the
I
winner's
know,
pick.
Panda. I
You know,
understand.
I like to pick these guys and see what
Hey,
they
well,
can
look,
go.
right now what we got picked down is they are coming on Silence like a bat out of Hades right now, ladies and gentlemen. And they
Yep,
will be
at
on
this-
them.
At this
Pretty
point
shortly.
now, they've got that draft. They're sniffing it, and they
Oh.
are
Yeah.
on the hunt.
These
Yes,
two
they
cars.
are.
I'm riding with the leaders right now with Dark Knight. And he is closing in on Silence
Oh, they're
with the
going on the
34 of
outside. They're
Rye.
trying to take him on the outside.
And they
Come
should
on!
do
It's
it.
Rye. It's Rye and Dark Knight.
Oh, they got it
And
clear.
They got it.
Boom.
Just like that. And that's how you do it right there.
You know, I'd like to take a little break here and thank you, Hammerdown Racing Series, for letting us bring this broadcast to you. Join us on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitch,
Yep.
and Hammerdown Race or TikTok. It's freaking
Yep.
TikTok.
Freaking fit that time.
Yes,
You're right.
freaking. We could
That's
say
where we
freaking,
at.
but
So,
we
hey,
got
so
Dark
now
Knight
what
winning
we need
this.
to do is we need to get a time between this first group of 3 and the next group behind them. I'd like to know how far behind them they
You know
are.
what? I just took a nap and they still haven't passed. So, I bet it's probably about a 6 or 7 second gap. But there is 3 cars coming behind them. So,
and if you want to make it any more interesting, they do have to pit one more time for this stage.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, and
Yes,
we're on lap
they do.
23.
And-
23
and-
of 29 right now.
And depending who's got the setup that's still going to have the tires, they might just take a splash and go.
Yes. Daytona is Talladega is one of those tracks that, tires really don't matter. It's, gas. You can hold people off. I mean, I don't know.
On restarts.
I heard Canute, you blocked some people last night.
Let me tell you something about those tires not mattering. They do matter because they matter in your pit strategy of what you're going to do with those tires, because everybody here is going to have to make decisions between no tires and 2 tires in this final pit stop. And down the road, it's going to be the same thing. Am I going to take 2 tires? Am I not going to take any tires? There's going to be a lot of strategy, and tires are going to play big into this race.
So you guys, you all 3 were in the race last night. So what was your guys' kind of strategy going into this? Because it was about the same laps.
I'd like to hear the winner strategy.
Yeah, Canute. What'd you do?
Well, as the leaders are pitting, my pit strategy was
not silence.
Nope, not silence.
Kept going.
But my strategy was take 2 tires in the single pit stops for each of the first 2 stages, 4 tires in the stage breaks. And then once I got with Shady and I saw what he was doing there in stage 2, I decided to hook up with him and see what we could do together. And clearly we made it work. And Panda, I'm just going to say this before anything else. Watch the stream.
I need to. I do. I'm kind of against. I will watch this weekend. So, where did Shady finish last night?
He finished in 8th.
Okay.
Hey, and just like that, now that Canute told you what he was doing, and Canute won that race last night, but the other person in our booth here is a multiple race winner.
Oh, we got leaders down.
And I want to hear from Lando.
Come on,
I was
Lando.
really just sitting behind whoever I could. Just doing whatever anybody else did.
Dude, Silence just took gas. Guaranteed Silence just took gas.
Well, Dark Knight and
they're
the 32
coming.
Car, or 34 car coming out of turn 4, heading through the tri-oval now.
So, okay. I need to let this stream go.
Silence can get up enough speed when these guys come by that he can jump on their tail. I'm doubting.
So
that they're
it
gonna
looks
have to
like
come up behind them.
Sorry, that's
it
Ryan,
looks like the
34.
20.
Yeah.
The 20 car is leading right now.
King Pile.
Yes.
Wow.
But Silence is right there, and I don't think King is pitted yet.
Well, here
He
you
might have
go,
short
man.
pitted.
Hollywood moved right out of the way, didn't he?
And we are here in Hammerdown
He's
Racing
gonna try
Series.
to jump on their tail right now. Get on it hard. Not lose that draft while they're moving on Silence. And there you go. You can see the difference right now between Dark and Silence, and it's probably about 1.5 to 2 seconds.
I don't
Yes.
think that they have enough time to catch him, though. We should have, a lap and a half, 2 laps to go?
Yeah,
If they
I
They have
don't
2
have
laps
lap
to
to
go.
go.
They have enough time.
3
They have
laps to
2
go
laps.
right now.
Oh,
All
3
right, then
laps.
they have
I
more
think
than
they have
enough
enough time.
Oh, yeah.
I think they have enough time. And it's going to get exciting.
And you got to realize that the leader, 20, he's not on fresh tires.
He hasn't even pitted yet.
I think I don't think he is pitted. King Pile is not pitted yet. We might see him pit here. He's trying to get that strategy. It looks like he's slowing down. It looks like the 20 of King Pile is pitting.
He's in the pit, and
Yes.
here comes the guys that are going to win the stage right here.
So
One
we
of
got
these 4
Silence.
cars right here.
Yes. And those 3 behind him, that 11. And that is Dark and
It's Dark, Rye,
Here they
and
come.
Hollywood.
Dark Ryan Hollywood. Thank you, Biker. Catching
worries.
Silence right here.
Oh, and
And they're
jumped
gonna go high.
outside on him.
They're gonna go
They
high.
jumped outside
Woo!
on him.
We have a new
Oh,
leader.
Yes, we do. It's Dark Knight, and he's got Rye right on his tail with Hollywood right on his, and check it out. See if Silence can just tuck right in there and hang in there and make a move at the last to try to steal this stage.
You know, Lando, your pick, Hollywood, is right there in third. He could make a move and foil everybody's plans here.
Oh, look at Silence broke out. Silence broke to the outside by himself.
I think he just got to run. He just got to run, and he wasn't going to give it up. He's going to try back in. He has to.
I think he was hoping somebody would go up with him, is what I think.
Maybe.
This is the last lap, right?
That is exactly what Hollywood's doing. Hollywood's backing off right now.
That's right. Yep. He's backing off, and he's going to try to come hard and pull both him and Silence by him here.
I don't know. That's what it's tough to do with. It's tough to do with Death right there. Dark Knight and is going to be able to get the sniff of the draft with Rye right behind him. But here comes Hollywood off of turn 4. See what he can do.
Ooh.
Take a look low. Not able to do anything about it.
Here.
Here comes
Looks
Silence.
like. Oh, and Death is staying high. Silence might get third.
Oh, no! What happened?
Dude.
That was close. That was close between Rye and Dark Knight, let me tell you.
Dark Knight did get the win, though. Dark Knight did win stage 1.
That was close.
This is, so we have
it, right?
Dark, Rye,
Silence,
Hollywood, and Dunlap.
Two different types of strategy right there. And they all ended up in the same place right at that line at the end.
Yes, this is what we're hoping for. No cautions yet, knocking on some wood.
Well, don't hit your hard too hard. You have to use it for the rest of the race.
Not really. I got a wood table. A real wood table I built. So, yes. Amazing first stage. I mean, pit strategy kind of came in there.
There was about 3 or 4 different pit strategies there that I saw.
So
and it looks like 2 of them got together right at the start-finish line at the end of the stage.
So it looks like we have Dark, Rye, Silence, Hollywood, Stu, Trav, Jinx, Dunlap, Visceral, and then Happy are our top 10 headed into stage 2 right now.
Wow.
Dude, good racing. I'm going to watch the stream tomorrow.
This is exciting part.
Xfinity.
I want to see if these guys, because there's a couple in there talked about staying on the top side, where to run at on the top side. Let's see if they can get up there and stay up there.
And Visceral Killer leads him to the green with Woody up on top. And, here comes Rye trying to make it 3 wide, heading in 1.
Yeah, I think Rye just got a little run there. He's just like saving, just not saving, but staying out of, people get loose on the inside. And they like to come up. He's just giving them room.
They didn't follow Woody, did they? See, the top broke up because they didn't follow Woody. They broke up on their own.
And it looks like Rye may get that run. Nope, Rye is still out on top. With the 38 Jinx.
They're going to fall back.
Yep. They are going to sit back into place.
They got in. They got back down. They're in.
Okay.
And I do believe that Death Before Dishonor did get the lucky dog that last stage. Or at the end of that stage.
Those guys are up top up there, right? You got Dunlap, and you got Happy, and you got who else up top there? They look like they're trying to form.
Travis
half the field's
went down
up there.
Low with Death. All the Hendrick cars.
Twoon is back there, and Rye is way back in the back.
I think that he feels like he doesn't have a choice but to work with the Hendrick cars at this time. See if they can make the top side work. Rye was making the top side work last night in the Xfinity series before a series of unfortunate events happened.
I'm going to watch the stream tomorrow night, and we got Visceral leading this. With
that pack
Dark
in the back
Knight.
off the draft.
They did. But
yeah, they did.
If they get linked up, they can catch them. Because people will get outside of there and start to fall back.
That was tight, Rye, on the 18 of Travis.
Dude, we're watching the leader of Visceral right now.
I'll tell you
one
thing.
They are one-lined on the inside.
These guys are moving. And Dunlap is moving that second group with Happy, Titanic Joe, Twoon, And then I couldn't go. Is that B New and then Travis?
Travis and
then
Dark Knight are back there.
And then Death.
Visceral Dark, Silence.
That's Death. Sorry.
Oh, that's
And then
Rye.
Woody.
That's Rye in the 34.
Yep.
One thing I'm
Back
noticing
there
about
was
this pack in the back is that there are a few cars up front who are lifting just a little bit too much. When you're trying to catch a pack ahead of you, you can't lift.
So
you have to get really steady. What they got to do right now is concentrating and gluing themselves to those yellow lines and staying steady, and they will move faster than the group up in front of them. But as Travis there swerves out on his own, that just slows the whole process down. You know, it becomes what they call the accordion effect, right? You start looking like an accordion now. If you look at the line, they're all weaving back and forth. They can't hold it straight. Rye has been knocked out of the group. He's fallen to the back of it. He's not behind Twoon anymore. Travis has taken that spot, and Rye's going to have to fall back down. Well, that's what's going on with the second group, gentlemen. What do you see up front?
Oh, they're in line. They're handling
They're
it.
broken though. They're broken though.
Yeah.
They
So
can't
the
seem to
38
stay
got
together.
out. Yep. They're trying to hold that bottom line, and that's where you want to be, I guess. You know, but I have heard that top line, not the top line, the middle line, that second dotted line is where you want to stay. It's really fast if you got people with you.
You know, I like what Happy was doing right there. He's straddling that third white line.
Binu making a run up on
If
top.
you're
Here comes Woody with him.
next to him. You ride right next to him in that
see it.
center lane. Somebody on the bottom lane touches the butter, and they're going to bump you up, and you're going to be up there anyway. So you might as well ride up there and not get in any trouble. Give them some room. You know, I see a lot of guys run that high run right on top of people, thinking, you know, I've heard the side drafting deal and everything else, but when there's a minor mistake, it could screw a lot of things up. So.
Hollywood has lost the draft on the first group by the looks of things. He's going to fall back into the clutches of the second pack here.
And Rye has lost the draft for the second pack.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we are on lap 6 of 27 here in stage 2.
In that second pack, they have lost Happy and somebody else. It's Happy and Ryan.
Happy and
lost
Ryan,
them both.
Dude,
There's
and
King
Dark.
Kyle, little swervy nervy there going to the inside as he's right behind Jinx.
Speaking of swervy nervy, Lando, you race both Xfinity and Cups cars at this racetrack. Do the Cup cars act more stable with that bigger rear spoiler, or do they act very similar to the Xfinity cars?
To be honest with you, the Xfinity cars are stupid tight. Last night I was struggling with my right front tire wearing more than anything else. But in the Cup cars, it wears a little bit more, but not as much as the Xfinity cars. So the Cup cars definitely feel more stable to me. But I've heard some guys talking about the Xfinity cars being more stable for them.
Well, if they want cars that are stable, we got the trucks running tomorrow night right here at HDRS.
Oh, yes.
Saturday night
Tune
at
in.
9:30 Eastern
Yes.
Standard Time. Go ahead and tune in because you'll have Visceral, and who else will be announcing that race, Panda?
Jinx. I believe Jinx will be in the booth too. I'm not
Okay, boy,
sure.
Boy, you talk about a stable ride. Those trucks ride just like dumpsters. They don't get knocked around. They're pretty
The
steady.
tanks.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this race tomorrow night. I'm ready to put my truck out there and bump some people and
There
you
you
know,
go.
make a line. Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
hey, we know because it's posted every week. Biker be coming for y'all.
Oh, we know with the flaming motorcycle thing, you know. Yeah, we see that, biker.
Oh, you'll like the picture. You'll like the picture I'm going to post tomorrow, Panda.
Okay. I can't wait to see it.
Well, I'm going to watch dinosaurs eat people tomorrow night, so.
Oh,
I'm
well,
cool
there
with
you
that.
go. You're going for Are you just going for the feeding only, or for the whole show?
For the whole show, of course.
Well, the feeding's the best part.
Hell yeah. Oh, now you got Woody. coming underneath Pyle. Pyle kind of lost it coming into the turn.
He did.
He had to give it up a little bit, and Woody got under him, and he's taking his place.
So we got Visceral, Dark, and then that looks like the 6 of Silence. And then is that the 48? 38.
No, that's Jinx.
38 of Jinx, and then the 14 of Woody.
Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fords.
Yes. These
all
guys are running. I love to see that Mustang out front. Here we go. It's Dega. Big boys.
Oh, man, you know. Hey,
we
like
almost said
say,
it.
Baby. It's Sweet Home Alabama. We're in Alabama, and we're racing on the Autobahn of the United States.
Right
Talladega
here.
Hey, watch out now. If you look in the drivers in the first pack looking in the rearview mirror, they're seeing the second pack getting bigger and bigger every single lap.
Oh, I'm sure Pyle's seeing them get bigger.
See. They are.
You can see
they're
them
halfway,
really good.
and they are coming. How many cars in that second pack?
In that second pack.
Is Travis lagged out? Travis lagged out of the race, I believe.
You have Twoon, Dunlap, Titanic Joe, Death Before Dishonor, Happy, and who's the last car? I can't quite see who it is. No, the last car.
Ooh.
Right behind Hollywood. I can't
that
see who
is... It's one of those Fast Pro Shop. Who is that?
Oh,
19
that
of Be New. 19 of Be New is right there, and they got 6 cars.
Now I can get a good view of his number. Nice.
I think they really figured it out that they can't lift when they're trying to catch another pack. They're all running steady now.
They are half a straightaway. Almost a full straightaway away now. So...
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, you got 6 cars up front here, and if they could plaster themselves right on the double yellow, the 6 cars that are back there behind them are not going to be able to catch them.
And those 6 cars up front are moving. They're staying in a pretty decent line here. And that is Visceral, Dark, Silence, Jinx, and then Woody, and then Pyle. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So if you go to look at this, you got the manufacturer's roll in here is front row is really pressuring this front 5 up. Don't they got 4 of the front 6 there?
They might be. And we might have pit stops.
Everybody's going into the pits.
We got 6, 10. Ooh, and it looks like Silence got in there first.
And everybody's coming in.
Everyone is.
At least these top 12, we'll call them now.
Yes, so we have 15 laps, 14
and I think
laps.
You're right, Panda.
Left.
I think you're right. I think Travis is out of the race.
Yeah, Travis wasn't moving in the pit stall that I seen him. So I'm trying to get someone where I can see them.
Silence just looks like he took a quick splash.
Oh, Woody out of the pits, I think ahead of everyone.
Yeah, he is, and look.
He is! Oh, the Silence! Up. No, Silence got it. That was a little glitch in the game.
It was a glitch.
Oh, man, he was all up on that bumper. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I grind a chick that bad at the nightclub. You know?
This pack is really going to catch them now.
Well, I know that, at least hopefully it's not the guys you're grinding that well.
Yeah, you never know, biker. You don't know these days. We're not going to go into that.
So here we go. As we're coming out of the pits, I guess we would say the leader is Silence, and second place is Woody.
With the 14 of Woody just all over his butt end.
And behind them, it looks like we have who? I got to check it out and see.
I'm smelling it now. It smells like roses.
He's got his nose all up in that.
Thank you, Shady.
Dark, Jinx. Looks like Dark, Visceral, and Jinx are the threesome that are behind Silence and Woody up front.
And they can catch them.
They're going to catch
them. Yes.
They're going to catch them.
So what do you guys think these guys took?
Canute?
I don't have a stream up right now.
Okay.
So we have about 10 laps left. 10 or 12 laps left.
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah, see, I think they're going to have to splash and go at the end. I think they probably
Okay.
they took right sides. If you didn't take right sides, I think you're going to have a hard time with that splash at the end.
So maybe that's
That's
why
just my
the
opinion.
3 dropped back, is they took all 4 tires.
That could be
I
But
it.
they're
don't
already
know.
caught him. They've already caught him. I'm riding with Jinx here.
They're going high.
Yep, they are.
Yeah, they are. They're going high, and we're going to watch it right here live and see if. Oh, and Woody jumps up with them, trying to go by Silence on the top
I
side, but
think-
Silence dropped right in there.
I think the 6 and the
There we
14
are.
only took right sides there. And I
They
think
might
the
have
other
taken
guys
fuel
took
only.
4. Or
I
fuel
think-
only.
No,
I
I
thi-
don't know if anybody took 4 tires. I doubt it very seriously. Right sides only. Right
You know,
sides only. There
They
ain't nobody
passed
took
them
no 4
pretty
tires.
easily there.
Well,
We'll see.
There's 3 of them.
You
3
know?
against 2. That's
See,
what happened.
that's why I wish we could hit a button and talk to whoever just pitted. You know, that'd be nice just to switch
Well,
over.
You know how that can be accomplished, Panda? By having us in the booth and everybody in every race on Discord. So you have some clown like me with them on Discord speaker, and we can talk to whoever in the car we want
Well, don't forget, next season and season 4,
Yes,
all
yes.
the Cup Series will be 20 cars strong, so it will be in the
to. There
Discord
you
chat.
go. So we'll be able to talk to drivers during the race.
Yes, we will be able to. I need to go through some comments here. Thank you, everyone that is watching this race, that will watch this race. Crimson, front row, baby. I don't know. I see something. Veins, Crimson, Ryzen, 34. We got Shady Acres Entertainment. Awesome race so far. Awesome job in the booth, as always, guys. So we got 10 to go. And we got Visceral leading
right
this.
now we got Visceral with Jinx, with Silence, with Woody.
I lit a fire
That
under
pack
Jinx's
is
asses
coming.
tonight. I told him I was picking him. He wants this win.
And it looks like King Pile is leading the second pack with Twoon back there pushing him.
Yes.
Along with the rest of the Hendrick
Oh,
cars.
if they get lined up,
Oh,
they'll
look,
catch them
do
soon.
it looks like they have a 6 against 5.
Four.
In this
Not
first-
looks like.
And this
Yeah,
first
6
pack is
against
very
5.
In the front
disorganized.
pack, and
Yep.
you got 6 in the pack behind them. It won't take them long.
Nope. This is good pack racing here.
What happened there?
Dark Knight have an issue.
Oh, he downshifted, he money shifted.
Yeah.
I've done that way too many times.
Oh, I've done it too. He downshifted.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has that H pattern gearbox on
Yes.
his wheel.
And he
Yeah,
is
so we
going
got
to go
Visceral
all the
Jinx.
way to the back.
Visceral, Jinx, Silence,
Silence and
and then Woody are our top 4 right now with a
So you've
pack
got
of
those-
6
You've
coming
got
behind
those,
them.
You got those 4 Fords, man. They've been strong all race long. These Fords have been. But the thing is this, and I'm just going to say this. In the third stage, I think who you're going to have to look out for is Twoon and Titanic Joe and Happy. I think you're going to have to look out for them. I don't think they're going to let themselves get in the position that they do here, where they're always trying to chase down the lead pack.
Yeah, those Hendrick cars are always strong here at Talladega, and I believe that if Lando, unfortunately, with you having to back out of Cup Series, I'm pretty sure that you would be leading the Hendrick charge there up at the front of the pack.
Yeah, it's a really good opportunity for everybody else. It sucks that I had to drop, but get to see a new face at a super speedway winning.
Oh yeah, you get to see Dunlap, who's picked up your number 24 Chevy there for
Yes.
Hendricks. And he's not doing bad tonight.
He was a good pick to replace Lando.
Well, I think he was a good pick to replace me in the first place. He's just been a replacer, hasn't he?
He
You could
has
just call
been.
him the replacer.
You know,
So
Lando,
I'll give you guys some insight.
I hate to see you not race Cup, buddy. I hate to see you not race Cup.
You said you were tired of me winning.
No, I say things. I say things, but you are, dude, you are on a top fucking list Oh, shoot.
Swear jar.
Ah! On the top list of the overall best drivers, dude, I have you
Panda.
third. I have you third on my list of
And
overall
now-
rankings.
And now the 2 packs become 1.
Here
Now,
we
you don't have to
go.
worry about a thing because I think you're all pretty ranked, so don't worry about his.
No, I'm sorry, HDRS Nation, anyone that watches this. We try to keep it clean. Sorry for dropping the F-bomb.
Okay, who jumped to the outside right there? Is that
That's
Pyle
Pyle.
jumped out there by
That's-
himself?
That's Pyle trying to make something
Oh, and
happen.
he
got
get back
Run
in.
on Woody.
He got right back in. Who's that in front of Dunlap?
Dude, we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
that was in front
6.
of Plume.
We got 11 cars?
Yeah.
Roughly 11 cars battling here. And let's
So
see.
some insight for you guys: they will be 1 lap short. to finish the
Oh,
stage.
really?
I believe it. Yes, they
So
are.
who can
yeah, they
save that
are gonna
1
be.
lap?
The guys at the back can. The guys at the front cannot.
I'm wondering
And
if the
that's a
Hendrick
fact.
cars can do that because they've
These
been
guys
pushing
those-
and pushing the entire time. Maybe Jinx or Silence might have something
I
there.
don't know if there's enough laps left for him to do it now.
I
because
see
they
those
were
Hendricks
pushing, but
cars
I'm
coming.
talking about the guys that been in the back of this group of 5 and the guys that have been at the back of that group of 6 or 7.
It's exactly what I was saying. Maybe Woody can sneak in here and grab a stage win.
Who knows?
Oh, you know.
Right now, the way it looks, any
This
one of
roll,
those first
Jinx.
5 or 6 cars could win this stage, depending on
Yes.
what happens.
And we're down here to, it looks like we got 5 laps of fuel left here for the person I'm watching.
4 laps to go.
Yes. So he might have pitted, you know,
They
a lap.
were running in the draft. They were able to save that extra
Okay.
lap or 2.
Okay. So you can. So we might see Mr. Jinx here try to make a move on his.
Well,
The
I'll
tank
tell you
car.
what. You either have to make a move or you just have to decide you're going to take what you're getting served to you right now. And I tell you what,
Oh.
nobody on this track likes to be served by somebody else.
No,
So
I
they're not
can't
gonna
wait.
sit
I
back there
can't
and
wait
just
till
take
tomorrow
it.
night
We
to get on the
around
track.
to this last lap in this stage right here, and somebody's got to break away. Somebody's got to make a move because they're just not going to sit there and stand for where they're being shoved at right now.
No,
That's
I
where
think-
they're at.
I think that the end of the stage is going to be very much like how it was last night at the end of stage 2 for the Xfinity series. Pretty much single file until that last lap of the stage, and then we'll start to see some people span out and try and get those extra stage points.
So guys, who do you think in stage 3 is gonna jump outside? You guys raced with all these guys. Who do you think has enough cojones? Huevos.
I'm
We'll say
telling you.
huevos.
I'll tell you
to
right
jump
now,
outside.
Dark will jump. Dark will jump.
Dark Knight and all the Hendrick cars.
Okay.
Guarantee it, yeah.
Those Hendrick cars love the outside here.
Yeah.
They do.
They have since season 2 of the Cup Series.
Ooh, yes. I like to see this 2-row racing. The single file stuff gets a little boring. We have Visceral, Jinx,
There's a bunch
Silence.
of strategy going on here right now. I can
and
tell
then
you
it looks
that.
like Woody and then King Pile are our top 5
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
And it looks
And
like,
Woody
is that
and-
Titanic or
Woody and Pyle are having a hard time.
back
That
there?
was Dunlap and
Titanic.
Plume getting together, I think. at
Which
the front
Berry
of that
brother?
backpack.
There we go.
Contact
Okay.
between the 11 of Hollywood and Dark
Oh
Knight.
yeah,
and
that
32.
group back there is spread wide
So
open.
it looks like this is the last lap, gentlemen, here in stage 2. And
Visceral
we
better
got,
win it.
dude, I like Visceral. I will support Visceral.
Well, somebody's going to have to break here if it's not going to be him.
Nope, no, I think Jinx is just pushing Visceral, and Silence is gonna be happy with pushing him.
Well, remember, both Visceral and
Oh,
Silence.
there goes the
Silence.
6 of Silence on the outside.
And he's got who behind him? He's got Pyle
Oh,
behind him.
oh, Visceral
gonna be-
may get
Here
second.
comes Jinx!
They're
Here comes
3
Jinx!
wide. They're 3 wide coming. Oh, they
It was
have a
Visceral.
wreck action there. Oh.
It was Visceral!
Was
Looked like
Visceral
Visceral got that
won the
stage.
stage? Who got
Silence,
second?
Pyle and Woody.
Oh, man. That was a good move by Silence on the outside there.
That looked real sweet, didn't it?
That was
So
was
Pyle
nice.
did get in front of Woody there at the end, so that was a Visceral,
Okay.
Jinx, Silence, King Pyle, and Woody for the top
Ooh,
5.
ah! Oh, it's Dega, bitch. Oh, it's Dega, women. Woo!
There's
go!
some more swear jar money, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
We love that
Oh,
guy.
I'm sorry. It's been a long week. I'm sorry. I might drop some words. I'm trying not to, but
You know,
dang.
pretty soon, Panda, you're gonna have to drop $100 bills in there.
You know,
You could be sending free merchandise out in care of Panda. We're not going to have to raise any money. Panda's going to have all the money to buy all the merchandise and send them out to all you great fans out there, because it's going to be coming, and every single one of you is going to have a chance to get something every week.
yes,
stage,
coming in
here we go.
Season 4. We got Visceral on the inside. Silence pushing him. And it looks
Woody
like the
behind
38.
him on the outside. You
Yes.
got Jinx, Pyle, and Twoon, with Dark Knight behind Twoon.
And Jace is going to have to
there's
try to
somebody.
go.
Titanic
We
Joe
got
just
some
got knocked
looseness.
into the infield.
I think a couple of the Hendrick
Did
guys
he
got
gather it
together
back
there.
up?
A little
Ooh.
bit of miscommunication. Happy is going to be the odd man out. He might lose this draft.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
see
I'll
Happy
tell ya,
back there.
34
No,
Travis
Those
or
guys
Happy's
got
still
that
in there.
outside working, even though they
Yep.
don't have as many as the bottom has.
I'm not going to count the Hendricks guys out. These guys know how to race on this team, and they will stay together. And we are 2 wide here on the second lap.
Oh, we're almost going 3 wide, but he got it back.
Woo-wee! Ooh, and it looks like that outside line with Jinx
moving.
leading is moving.
It's
And they
moving.
are going to clear. Jinx
I
is
don't know.
clear.
They're not going to clear. They're going to keep going.
No, but it depends on when Jinx wants to move down.
Yeah,
looks
he
like
doesn't- he's
2.
not going to want to move down. I tell you what. He talked about last night. If you listen to the Xfinity race, and when you see it tomorrow, Panda, Jinx was adamant that they were going to take the outside and they were going to run it lap after lap, and it was going to be a 2x2 race, especially come the 3rd stage. And right now, so far, it looks that
They
way.
are. Dude, we got our the 30 and the 20, our owners here. And then Mr. Twoon, he's got a share in ownership now, all on the high side. Looks like Twoon and Dark Knight are going to drop down
Looks
below.
like that high side
Oh, we're
split
3
up.
wide, 4
Yeah,
wide.
It all split up. They lost it.
Oh, they'll get back
And
in
now
line here.
they're just trying to feather in and find a spot.
So it looks like we got 29 laps left here after the start of stage 3. So these guys will file in. So what is that? That's 3 pit stops, roughly?
Oh, there looked like a spike from somebody. Was that Happy that spiked back on him?
Yes, that was a
It
lag
could have
from
been.
Happy, and unfortunately, King Pyle got the short end of the stick
Oh,
there,
that
suffering some
busted his
damage.
chops, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
That was a mean spike.
Yep, and it looks like
Oh.
King is back on the track now.
Well, he needs to get on the track and he needs to get going, because if anything happens right now, he's still on that lead lap. If anything
Yes.
happens, he's going to have his chance to be right back in there. You don't want to make any mistakes.
Well, he's
At
back
this
behind
point.
he's back behind the pack by almost a full back straightaway there, and by the time I would say
Visceral.
probably 2-3 laps, he won't be able to see them coming out of turn 2.
Visceral is hooked up with Silencer. Silencer
Well, I'll
is
tell you
pushing
what.
him with the
Things
14
are getting
Woody.
exciting.
Pyle is
Things are
pitting.
getting exciting. And
Pyle is
you got Rye dropping on the outside with Happy, and who else? At the
That's
back there.
Titanic.
No, the 43 at Dunlap.
Oh, that was 38. It was Jinx.
Okay.
Oh, Hollywood!
Oh,
Whoa!
there it is.
Whoa!
There it is.
Watch the stream.
There's
At
the big one.
58.50. Watch these cars
Okay,
go up
okay.
into the
All
netting.
right.
Okay.
And there's
Okay.
caution
All
number
right.
1.
Oh,
Okay.
that should be a
Calm
caution.
down.
There was
Calm down.
Hollywood in the 11 went straight up in the air, and there was another
Let me
car.
tell you,
Dude, they were
Thank
doing
God.
some Red
Thank
Bull
God
stuff
for the
in
safety
airplanes.
features, including the Hans device at this point for these
Yes,
boys.
thank you. Thank you, NASCAR, for making racing safe. Holy crap, they shot straight up in the air. That was on the stream. It's amazing.
Look at
They
that,
never
man.
left the ground on my stream, unfortunately.
Who would... Man, you could actually just slide down that embankment on your butt, couldn't you?
You know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
probably
So
could.
damn
You know, sled
steep,
down
man.
it.
Jeez-o, peas-o.
Have sled
But here
races
we
from
go.
lane 3 to lane
Okay.
1.
So who do we got out front on the inside there, right on?
That is King
'cause he was in
Pyle.
the pits.
That's Pyle who was in the pits with Woody
Yes.
right on his tail there.
Yep, and then the 10 and the
And
32
they got Rye,
on the
and they got
outside.
Happy, and they got Twoon. That's the bottom line. And in
Pyle.
the top line, I see Dark Knight second.
We
Is
got
that
10,
Visceral,
32,
Dark Knight,
6.
Silence, Dunlap, Jakes,
Who
and
is
Death
that?
Before Dishonor.
That 24 machine of Dunlap is going to take it 3 wide going through that corner. They held
He's
it,
kind
though.
of stuck out there right now unless he
Yep,
wants to
yep.
feather off and get in line in front of James.
That's what he did. That's what he did,
look,
Biker.
Visceral's going to try to hold on to that top line with everybody, but it seems like that top line can hold it for about a lap, maybe a lap and a half, and then they break all apart and they get all disorganized.
You know, yeah.
Why? You tell me why that happens. I don't know. I think if you're up there and you're moving, I don't know why you'd break it all apart. But the 24 Dunlap decided
We got someone
to
on
get
the
out of
infield.
it.
That was Rye that got shoved down.
Okay,
He's gonna merge
rise
back
up
in.
now. Rise up.
But I
Yeah,
think
that
he's
was
lost the draft.
That was from Dunlap coming down and trying to get in the bottom, I think.
So we got the 20 of King Pyle leading this race right now, with the 14 of Woody behind him. Oh,
Woody just
Woody
broke
goes
out to the
high.
top side.
He's going to pick up Jinx up there on the top lane there.
Ooh,
Won't be long and they'll have a
Lane
run.
has
See
numbers.
what happens. To see what happens. Ah, they're getting disorganized again. Look, and they pull out. They're gonna leave him there. They're gonna hang him out to dry.
oh, they're like horny salmon going upstream right now.
Happy's
Look at
like,
that.
I mean,
Look
they
at
are
that.
wiggly.
We're 3 wide. We're 3 wide going in to the tri-oval and getting ready to go
Ooh,
into 1. We
and
were 3
Happy-
wide into 1. We were 3 wide, 2 deep going into 1.
Oh, let's get back here. Let's see this. We'll get back here to Visceral. I think Visceral. Ooh, hard right turn into the wall for
there's a little
Visceral.
mistake. There's a mistake.
someone's around back there.
There's a
Yes,
mistake.
got
it's
another car
Visceral.
spinning.
People
Visceral
back.
and the
No,
19
there
of
was
Be
another
New.
car. Yeah, be new.
Is that?
And look
is
at
that
this. This is nothing but a
caution?
spread wide open pack right now.
No
You don't
caution.
get organized. You don't get in a draft. You don't stay here. This could get split up into two groups real quick.
So we're gonna go to the 48 machine.
Oh,
The
here
Chevy
comes Twoon down on
Hendrix.
the inside. Twoon's going to take the lead from Pyle. Oh, no,
Ooh.
that is the manual caution. They're going to call
Are we
manual
doing?
here.
Are we doing manual? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, there were a few cars involved. I was wondering, but we're gonna file back in here.
And
Dude,
once
Happy
again, with
is
these
way
manual
back there.
cautions.
Dude, Happy was running like second. King Pyle. Oh man. Come on, Titanic.
Once again, with these manual cautions, they race back to the line, and then they will get slowed down and get formed up for the next time by so that they can do a pit stop. Everyone comes down, whether they're on the lead lap or not. It's a quickie yellow, and they'll get formed up for the next time by, so we can get back to green flag racing.
Yes,
There
we
you
can.
go.
And
That's
guys,
exactly what's
Captain
going to
Dave's.
happen.
Captain Dave's has more peanut butter.
Lando, 2 tires to 4
shrimp.
tires.
Okay, so you need to get it.
Honestly, for this stop, I think you're going to go 2 tires.
How many to go?
Not sure exactly how many there is to go.
So we will
It's
have
within
about
15,
28 to
16
go.
laps.
28 to go.
28 to go. You'll take 4 tires here.
I'd
2
take
tires.
4 tires.
20,
Yeah, there's 28 to
25,
go. I'm taking 4
25.
tires.
25.
Yeah, I'm
roughly.
taking 4 tires myself.
22.
There's
22.
Lando's
21 laps
absolutely
after they
correct.
pass the line.
Okay.
But I'll tell you
But I would
what,
definitely take 4 tires and then no tires.
4
on the last.
now, no, well, yeah, that's going to be tough too.
calamity on pit road.
Oh, Pile's out for, or excuse me, Jinx is out first with
Jinx is
Hollywood
out.
second.
I'm on
Hollywood.
pan view. So who do we get? We got Hollywood out there first.
Yeah, in second.
And then,
Is that Dunlap coming around in third?
is that Jinx leading them to the line?
Yes, and that's
It
Twoon.
is.
We got Jinx, Hollywood, Twoon, and Silence. They're
Woo!
going to come out and pick their lanes here when they get down this backstretch, and they have Visceral behind Silence.
You know, we'll take this commercial break, and we'll give a shout out to Evan Williams, Bottled and Bond, 100 proof, government sanctioned Kentucky bourbon. There we go.
Good job.
Jinx is going to be the first guy to jump to the outside here.
Do you
Yeah,
think
Panda.
Jinx is going to take the inside line or the
Oh
outside
yeah,
line?
absolutely.
Yes.
Panda, I think it's
Visceral's
time that we
taking
do
the
a
outside line. Look at
Crank
this,
it
you
up.
got Titanic
Yeah,
Joe
at the
right behind
restart.
Visceral.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, right behind Visceral. Hey, and with that, Biker will be back in just a few minutes. I know you're all going to miss me, but I
Yeah,
will
we
be
will.
back.
Okay.
Well-
So let's do this restart, and then a couple laps in, we will do a crank it up.
All right.
Crank it, said Brad Cunningham. Oh, we're cranking it, Brad.
So Jinx and Visceral will be on the front row, with Hollywood restarting third, Titanic Joe restarting in fourth. Looks like we have Twoon restarting fifth, Happy restarting in the sixth spot, with Silence in the seventh spot and Woody in eighth. And
Yes.
it looks like, is that King Pile in the ninth restart spot?
Yes, that yellow car. I believe so, yes. Yeah, that is the
Alright.
20.
Here
Yes.
we go, back to green.
So here we go. Let's get a lap in, and then we will do a crank it up for HDRS Nation. Thank you, everyone that watches this. Please watch, like, and subscribe to Hammerdown Racing Series on YouTube. Join us on Facebook, and join HDRS Racing on TikTok and on Twitch. It is HDRS Racing Series. Please and thank you.
So Jinx is leading this race. Hollywood following close behind in second. Visceral in third, able to tuck in behind Hollywood there. Twoon running in the fourth spot now, with Titanic Joe running in fifth as they come out of turn four.
Oh my goodness. Good racing. Some good bottom feeding racing here. We might see these guys go a little higher later on. But we'll
Well,
see.
speaking
what
of
they're
higher,
doing.
let's crank that volume up higher as we go to crank it up.
We are.
Just
We
like
are.
Soulja
We're
Boy.
waiting to get around for a lap, and then we're gonna
All right.
crank it up. Don't worry, Canute. First time winner last night. Whoop whoop. Okay, here we go.
Crank it up. Sponsored by Captain Dave's Masturbating Tackle.
Yes, get some of that peanut butter chicken and some of those
Shrimp.
Rocky Mountain oysters with man sauce. Woo! Oh, I love it. Tickles my tail a little bit.
What?
Never mind.
All right, so we're starting to fan out a little bit further
Okay.
back in the field, but now we get single file once again as we are coming down to, I believe, 24 to go this time.
I believe it'll be 17 to go.
Oh wow! Where did the time
17.
go?
We're on lap 77 of 94 right
17
now.
laps to go.
Yes. And we are up here. We're riding with Twoon right now. Twoon's
and
running
Hollywood
third.
gets the position on Jinx. Jinx is going to
Ooh.
fall all the way back.
Yes.
Oh man!
Jake's got pushed high.
Titanic Joe moves up. He's going to try and catch up with the 38 machine. Here comes Happy and the 24 of Dunlap as well. Are they going to band together and be able to make their way back up to the front on the top
Hollywood.
side?
Hollywood is he's
Mr. Hollywood.
Yes.
Oh, there goes Binu up to the top side as well.
So where would you guys want to be? Like, if you're in the lead, is it easier to like stay in the lead and block people than like make a move?
Honestly, on the closing laps of a plate race, I want to be in second or third.
Okay. And that's because of the runs you'll get, right?
Yes, and you're able to protect your position better.
Okay.
Admittedly, last night, I probably could have been a little bit smarter with the last 7 laps. I probably could have let off a little bit to keep the gap between you and myself a little closer there on the last lap there, Lando. But
I would have moved you up.
You could try.
Hey, honesty is... There we go. I would have moved you up, gave you a bump.
Same way I did to Shady.
Oh!
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh! And you guys are hearing it from people that raced this track last night. This is Hammerdown Racing. We are at Talladega all weekend. So, and then tune in on Sunday for Weekend Warriors, Group A. I don't know where we're at, but it's going to be good racing. What?
Yeah. Mid-Ohio.
Nope. We're going to skip this one. Yep. Screw Mid-Ohio, man. I've only ran like 4 laps there ever. So,
I love that track.
It'll be good racing. We got Hollywood. Twoon. Twoon is up here. We have not talked about Twoon really at all tonight. With the 10 of Visceral, the 6 of Silence, and then that looks like the 14 of Woody?
32 of Dark Knight.
Dark Knight and then Woody.
And 6.
Yes. And then there's another one of those orange and black cars. Not for sure.
That's Woody in 6 for sure.
And that's awesome. And hey, I'm glad to be back, guys. And I got to tell you this, Panda, we should play the song "Painted Love" for you.
Really?
You probably didn't. Hey, and just so you know, everybody, you can't get no stinking chicken at Captain Jack's. What you will get is peanut butter shrimp, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You know, it is set out. It is set out for 4 days, good and marinated, and then they serve it to you. You know, you can't get any better dish than that.
And hey, guess what? If you have a dog or cat you don't want anymore, hell, even a kid, there's a perfect euthanasia on it inside.
We don't condone serving kids to people, but you know what? Hey, there's a black market for everything.
Captain Dave's is proud to say that they got
a
4 out of 10 on their health inspection last year.
Exactly, they are awesome.
Okay.
There's some minor improvements to make. However, there are improvements over the past few years.
I think they have to. I have to think they have to get rid of those shithouse doors from the tuna boats for the doors to the restrooms there. Otherwise,
there's $1 to the swear jar for Biker.
There you go.
And I'll be honest with you, I've had a couple of unwanted pregnancies, and just bring them right up to Captain Dave's.
No.
Wait a minute. We have Mike and Randall pick Hollywood out in front with looks like Mr. Twoon behind him, Visceral behind him, Silence behind him, and they're trying to line it up on the outside, seeing if they can get it together, but they then split up again.
Don't. We got Hollywood, Twoon, and Visceral, and then it looks like Silence running. They're in the 4th. Oh man, yes. No, we do not the expressions that are
we do not condone the actions.
Yes. So if you have someone, you know,
Hey, these guys are training to be stand-up comedians, and they're not doing that well of a job, and we're very sorry for that. But back to the race, it's going to be starting to get real heated up right now.
Here comes Dark Knight with a push from behind, looking to the top side. He's got Binu, Stu, and Jinx behind him. He's making a move on 4th on Silence, coming through 3 and 4.
He is. So we got Senior
Binu.
Smash him here. He says, LOL at even kid. Okay. Okay, Senior Smash 'em. Shout out to Shady Acres and Silence. Best of luck, boys. Okay, thank you for joining us, Senior Smash 'em.
Oh, here comes Visceral on the low side.
Oh,
Oh,
dude, got squeezed up into the
they're
wall.
3 wide.
Visceral to the lead.
Ooh, Dark Knight's right in the middle, trying to make it. He's gonna follow out there in 3rd place. And this is Talladega. I mean, full throttle. This is one of our favorite tracks of the year. Everyone thinks they can win this track.
I think Hollywood moving up there definitely broke up that top lane, so now they've got to gather themselves back up and see if they can make another move here with about 12 to go.
Hollywood is no longer... Hollywood dropped back quite a bit, so it looks like we got Visceral Silence, the 38 of Jinx, the 32 of Dark, and is that the 9 of Twoon, and then the 88 of that Planter's Happy Machine.
So we fall back to single file once again as we come off of turn 2. Twoon moving up the racetrack a little bit.
Like
He's going to pick up Happy and Titanic Joe.
Yes.
And there's Dunlap back there as well.
Yep, they're going to try to make
That's all
this
the
high side
Hendricks
work.
cars. They're all lining up on the outside, getting a little help from Haas because they got Woody right behind them.
In the next couple of laps. Oh,
And the
here they
pit
go
stops.
to pit. I was just about to say it.
Ooh! Okay, so we got Visceral pitting. I'm not for sure who all pitted. So it looks like B New is now our leader.
It's a whole
in the
group
19.
of people.
Dark Knight, Silence, Jinx pitting as well.
With all the
Looks
Hendricks
like
boys
Jeff is
following.
pitting.
Okay.
I'm taking 2 tires or no tires here.
2
Really?
tires all the way.
I would take 2 tires
Two
to first
tires,
pit.
2 tires.
Yep.
We'll see who comes out first. It looks like Visceral might be taking 4 here. There goes Dark
Visceral
Knight and
has a
Silence.
penalty.
Oh. And it is Dark Knight leading the group out of the pits. Jinx second in line with Silence there in 3rd. Oh, Silence is going to make a move
we got
around
people
the
pitting.
outside.
And then
We got 10,
it looks like
88.
Death and Hollywood.
Yep. We got all the Hendricks boys, it looks like, pitting. With the 10 of Visceral. And I couldn't see who else.
And Pyle is the odd man out again.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, King Pilot is our leader right now. So, we'll see. Senior Smash'em. I want to know who you are. I like your name. We need to play Wreckfest sometime. Okay. Oh, we got the 14 headed out.
And Pyle is coming into the pits this time.
Okay, King Pile is headed into the pits, and it looks like the 6 of Silence. Nope. He stayed out. Or he
Well, I
might
can
have
tell
put
you
it
that Death
earlier.
and Hollywood were not helping themselves out by going over a half a lap, split apart from each other.
No, this is a very much track where you want to stay in that draft. If you
Looks like
lose
Woody
that
is
draft,
going to Woody's going to
over.
cycle out to be our leader here, guys. With Twoon
Okay,
in second
yes,
and Bino.
yes.
Oh no, make that
Twoon
gonna
goes
make the
underneath.
pass.
yes, I'm watching the 19 of B New right now, and they
Like the
got a
32,
3-car
Dark Knight.
break coming on the outside. There are 3 wide there. Ooh, Woody drops in behind. Hopefully he can keep that lead draft. It looks like he's gonna drop down on the inside there.
6
And we-
laps to go.
And we got people
And here
coming
comes
out of the
Pyle
pits.
trying to come out of the pits.
They'll merge on the backstretch. Good to see they're staying low, not just jumping up. Who do we get to interview? We got Dark Knight. And who
Jinx
is
there
that?
as well.
38,
Silence.
6, the 9, the 18.
Twoon, Bino, and Woody there in the
And
top
Woody.
6.
Thank you. I'm giving numbers. You just give the names. There we
I tell you
go.
what,
Woo!
I'm
Thank you,
happy to see-
Canute.
I'm
There you
happy to
go.
see
Hey,
Woody
man.
running up there in the top 6 there after
And
his roll
Canute,
from last night.
dude, good win last night, man. Woo!
There you go. That's how you can save yourself every time. Let Canute know it was a great win, baby.
Oh,
Right now,
his
you
first
still have
win.
Dark leading the train with Jinx, Silence, Twoon,
Oh,
Be New and Woody still tooling along.
So what do we got?
up at
We
the
got
front.
4 laps left. 4.5 laps left. So when do you make the move on the outside? When do you try?
I'll tell you.
The last turn?
Stretch.
Coming
Last
off
lap
of
on the front
You got
Okay.
Hollywood and Dunlap, and then you have the threesome of Hollywood, Death, and it looks like King Pile.
I would say you set yourself up to fall back a little bit coming off of turn 2, let yourself gain the draft heading down the backstretch and get ahead of steam heading into 3, and then coming off of turn 4 you swing out wide and hopes that somebody comes with you.
That's what I would do.
Oh, that's
Or you
exactly
fake
the
it and then
tactic
go
you
low.
got to use here. You just heard it from the winner from last night's race.
Yes.
Exactly what you have to do if you're going to try to win this race tonight.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I was
I'll
in
tell
Dark
you
Knight's
what.
position. I was watching my mirror the entire time.
And
Ooh.
right now, you got to realize that the guys bet the under are winning. But
You know,
think
I
there's
did.
still-
I
was
bet the
middle.
under.
I was on
There's
the middle.
still the big one to come as Hollywood is going into the pits by himself.
Ooh.
He dropped out and went in by himself and left the crew he was with.
I think he was planning on being able to make
He
it.
might not have taken enough fuel then, yeah.
Yep. I think he was
So anyway,
betting on
2 to
making
go.
it. Yes. And we
There's
got
silence down low. Swoon taking a look
Ooh.
up high. He's got Woody with him.
dude, Dark Knight is holding that
And there
bottom
goes
lane.
Woody.
He's got Be New with him.
With
it's going to be
Jinx.
3-on-3.
Here we go. Let's see what these guys can
they
do.
dropped back down to the bottom again.
What Twin needs to do is lift
Oh, he
right
broke
here
out
and then build the
again.
run.
Woody broke out with him. Be New with
Gotta build the
him.
run to be able to get that top side going with even lines.
Oh, they're not holding
Yeah,
it
you,
too
you
well.
do have to
Woody
feel
can't
that
quite
run.
hold that spot. He's gonna go low.
Oh,
Ooh,
Contact
they're
made.
back down there. A little bit. Contact. We're all good. We're all good. Dark Knight leading this.
Sponsored by Captain Dave's Masturbating Tackle.
Yes.
You believe it, buddy. There is no better.
No, if you guys want a lure or something that'll attract those fishies, man, you go to Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle. You'll get
There
something
you go.
stanky, to catch them fish.
And remember, you pay us.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay,
Coming
we're
to the
getting a little
white
swervy
flag.
nervy here at the back with Be New and Woody.
White flag this time by Dark Knight
Dude.
leads Jinx, Silence, Swoon, Woody, and the number 19 of B News 2, the lone Toyota here at the front of the pack,
Ooh.
heading into turn
Whoa,
1.
there's a little
Little bit
touch.
of
There's
contact. A little bit of contact between
That-
Woody and Twoon.
I don't know,
That
that
ended
might
their
be,
race right there. They're not going to have a shot.
I don't know,
Woody
that
and
might be a
B-New
smart
are out
move
of
if
it.
they can get.
What
if they
Jinx
can
needs
get
to do
hooked
right
up.
Think
now
they might be able
is
to
stay locked
make
to
up
that
that
bumper.
distance.
This
right
is the
here and
last
get the
lap,
whip
gentlemen.
on.
We have a
He
half
needs
a
to
lap
lift
to
now.
go.
He needs to lift now. Be able to get
Oh, look at Silence trying to get under. Pushes Twoon up.
Oh,
doesn't
looks
have to
like
help.
Woody's in there, and it looks like we're getting swervy again. Somebody into the wall.
Looks like we're going to have Dark
That
Knight
was
win
Twoon
this.
into the wall
Oh,
with Be
Jinx
New
is
with
going
him.
low! It's going to be Dark Knight!
Dark
Oh,
Knight.
wait a minute. It's going to be
Win.
Jinx.
Is it Jinx? Did Jinx
Dark
get
Knight.
that? Dark Knight, Jinx, Silence, Woody,
Oh.
Stu, then Twoon.
Wow, what a finish. What a
Okay,
finish.
let's get
I-
Dark Knight, Jinx, and Silence in here. And then Woody.
Guys,
if you want
I
to
swear
add
to-
Woody, let's add Woody.
Guys, I
Just
swear to
tell him
God,
to
I do
get
not
in.
have
He's
psychic
been in the
powers.
booth before. Just tell him.
Okay, well, I'm going to invite some people here. That was a good race. Ah. And tune in tomorrow night, gentlemen. Oh, Dark Knight's already been invited. Okay, so we need Mr. Jinx. Yes. It's going to be an amazing race tomorrow night. So all three guys are already invited. So we need Dark Knight, we need Jinx, and we need Silence, and
Hang on a
then
second,
Woody
Wonder-
to join. They've already been invited to the chat, so I'm
You
trying to
just
get
need
on
put
my
that out
phone.
there.
Yep. Let's get that out there. The top 4.
So Dark Knight looks like he had the fastest lap of that race with a 45.786 lap time. You give me a second and I will give you the average speed there around this 2.66 mile oval. Let's see here. Bye-bye. 45.786 times 3,600. That is an average speed of, get this guys, 209.146 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah. You must have had that during that second stage when they were trying to catch up to the first pack there.
Okay, so I just sent a message
Okay, I
to the
just got
admin.
back. Gentlemen, I just got back from their chat, and I told them that we're requesting first through fourth to the booth. So
Yes,
let's see how
yes.
it goes.
I just messaged it in the admin
There's
chat,
Silence.
so there's Silence. Okay. Wait for these guys. There's Mr. Jinx. There's Sleepy. Oh, Sleepy left. Okay.
What's up, buddy?
There's Dark. Hey, we're just
Dark.
getting everyone in here and we'll do the interviews, Mr. Jinx. Good race. Good race.
It was really a good race.
Okay, so
I
who are
wish
we
people
waiting
would have
on?
been
Woody?
more gathered up on the top longer, but yeah, it was a good race.
Okay,
Yeah, Woody-
so
Woody's
we have
just-
Dark.
I think Woody's like booth shy, if you want to know. the
Okay,
truth.
okay. So we have Dark Knight in here, correct?
Yes, sir.
Dark, talk about your race, buddy. You got the win. Good
Oh,
win
there he
tonight.
Whew, man, hey, I couldn't do it without Jinx pushing me.
Ooh,
Teammate.
he was pushing your bumper. I mean,
Yeah, he
yeah.
we was joking around. He was telling me there about 2 or 3 to go. He's like, should I push or should I pass? I told him, I said, look, you out of it. You better push me, damn it. And we was laughing, joking around, but yeah, he stuck it out. We finished 1, 2, 3 there, man. So I thought I had a good points night. He needed
Yeah.
it just like I needed it too, man. So.
Well, you locked yourself in,
Teamwork
Dark.
makes the dream work.
Yes.
Hey,
You
if
locked
Silas
yourself
been in
in.
front of me, I would have stayed locked his bumper. I wouldn't have left his bumper either because I see how that turns out.
Oh.
I tried it again and that got left out the drive. I told him, I said, that's it, boys. I'm sticking to the bottom. Screw y'all.
Boy, you
There
guys,
we go.
You guys made it
Okay.
for a great race for Front Row Motorsports. I can tell you that much.
You did.
Yeah.
Jinx, talk about your race. There you go.
That was good. Started up front, led some laps. Fell back and then got caught up in an issue with Joe. I don't know what happened. He went to go to pit and then decided to go right.
Ooh, we
So-
seen that. We seen that.
Yeah,
that
so
that was a
got
manual,
back in
right?
traffic. No, there was no caution on
No,
that.
there's no
Oh,
caution. there.
okay.
But overall, good race. I mean, we had a pretty good strategy once Dark and Silence got lined up. And then we just rode to it. I mean, I had to make it a little interesting, so coming through the tri-oval, I dropped it into fourth just to try to make it a little 3 wide.
Hey, we did have some confusion second stage now because everybody's going to be short a lap, and we was trying to
Yep.
say, was it going to be a mandatory pit? And if I dropped back, I think I was running second or third, and I dropped back 9th or 10th, and I was like, it's a good time to tell somebody now. I would have stayed up front, man.
Okay, and we've talked to Dark, and Dark locked himself into the round of 8 this evening, so he's in, and we had Jinx finish second, and who was third? Was it?
That was Silence. That's
Silence.
I'm telling you, man. It's all
Okay.
front row. is
Take
what
over,
I'm saying.
biker. Take over.
Okay, well, right now, hey, Silence, how do you feel about how things went for you, buddy?
It was definitely a much needed points night, considering I'm not looking forward to next Friday. If you want me to be honest with you. But
Yeah, Charlotte Roval is a difficult track.
Yes, it is.
Oh Lord, we all in trouble there then, 'cause I sucked there too.
Okay.
Okay, and then hey, and then you got the Stuart Haas guy, the number 14 of Woody, who was, man, you were up front the whole race. It seemed like to me you seemed to be in the top 5 or 6 the whole race. How did it go for you?
It was a great race. Just want to say congratulations to Dark Knight and just say this Mahindra 14 was doing well. You know, we just kept it out of trouble, and you know everyone was give and take, pushing and fighting for every inch they had. But hey, we come in home in 4th, and what a great race it was for the fans. And way to go, Hammerdown.
Woody, I gotta say congratulations on a strong run tonight after that heartbreak from last night in the Xfinity Series race. Tell me, what was your plan heading into tonight?
Basically keep my nose clean, you know, just follow people. I wasn't trying to make any big moves. I was able just to kind of keep myself in position. Made a terrible pit stop in the beginning, got penalized in the first stage, and you know, had to claw my way back. But hey, the pit crew, they did a great job. Just can't thank them enough, and you know, thank the sponsors and all that. And hey, we'll move on to next week.
Oh, heck of a run, Woody. Heck of a run tonight.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
And Dark, you'll be getting my bill in the mail for pushing you to the victory.
Yep. So, hey guys, what was the hardest part about tonight's race? What was the most challenging thing to
Going
deal
to
with?
the back to the front.
Okay.
You know, getting the high
win.
side working, once we got it working, the high side was working pretty good. It was just getting it to stay working.
Yeah, you just had to get guys gonna stay committed, stay up
Okay.
there.
Well,
I remember on that restart, I had Visceral to my inside, and everybody stayed with me on the outside on the restart, and we were able to hold it up there for a while.
You know, I'll tell you what I saw, guys, is that, you know, you got that high side going, and it was rolling, and it looked really good, and we were getting excited about it because, damn, you held on to it for at least a lap or more, and then it seems like the back of the top end just kind of spread out, kind of bumblebeat out. It just kind of got mixed up, and because of that, you lost the momentum, and everybody feathered their way back into the bottom.
It's a mental thing, man. Like when you see, if you're in the back of like a 6-car pack on the outside, you see that inside just training you.
You gotta
Your
stay.
instinct says get down there.
Yeah, it's a mental game. It's a mental game.
Yeah.
It's a toughness, and you just got to either hang with it or you're just going to bail and try to ride.
Yeah, and me and Dark and Silence knew that Swoon, Woody, and I think that was Stu back there with them. They were going to try the high side, but 3 versus 3, the bottom line's still going to win.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Twoon. Twoon is not happy right now. I can tell you that much. I think he got pushed out there a little bit on the end there. I don't know who got into him or whatever, but you know, he might not be, you know, that ticked off. But dude, that was amazing racing. You guys,
Hey,
was awesome.
I could have took advantage of him one time. I let him dive back in. I told him, get down, Twin.
Get
I think that was
down.
early in the race.
Yeah, there was a lot of that tonight. You heard a lot of that tonight, letting people letting other guys get down in line. Let them get in.
It looked to us like there was a lot of courtesy on the track tonight, for sure.
Well,
I agree.
There was a lot of courtesy.
When we did form outside, we was communicating.
There was a lot of give and
No
take,
doubt.
guys. Even,
Yeah.
even when people started lagging, people tried to give room. You know, we were all conscious of each other. What a great
See,
race.
that's
man.
good
It was fun
race.
to
It
watch.
was.
Or
It
fun to be
was.
in. I hope it was fun to watch.
How many cautions have we had? 1, 2?
Two.
I think it was 2.
And 1 manual.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely 2.
Yes.
That's
One
good
manual, one regular one.
And in
So-
that last caution with Visceral, if it had been a lap sooner, that would have been the second manual, but we had already crossed the line with 5 to go.
race. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Visceral had
As far
a
as I
beautiful
know, ain't
car
nobody
tonight.
mad but Twin, maybe. But
You know,
as
yeah,
far-
we'll
everybody
see.
else-
It'll feel itself out. So, hey, any of our racers, you know, we invite you to the booth. If you guys got anything to say, we're gonna do our outro, and you guys can say your comments and whatnot.
It was good to see Front Row actually run up front, finish up front.
Finish
I know
It
strong.
Rye.
was.
1, 2,
I know
3.
Rye got
That's
stuck in the back a
strong
little
as
bit
you
and
can
got
get.
some issues. But I mean, Rye was up front a lot too. I mean, it would have been nice to see Rye
Yeah.
get up there with the Crimson.
Yeah,
Dude,
me and
Rye
Ryan
got
will work
pushed
together
back.
pretty good tonight too. You know, when he got behind me, we did just like we did last night, work together.
Yep.
Except he was pushing me this time. I think I might have pushed him, but I think he pushed me more than I pushed him tonight.
Yeah,
And
I like messing with Dark.
you
so
drive
free
a
to go.
Ford, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? A Ford won tonight. 1, 2,
You had me
what?
wondering
Yeah.
if you was going to
There's
step
4
out
Fords.
and
Yeah.
take it.
We
And,
got
and
4
once
Ford
again,
drivers right here in the booth.
Yes.
I picked the winner. That's 5 for the
You
season,
did.
guys.
You did, Canute.
Canute,
Okay.
man.
Oh, Canute picked
He's
me.
just on a roll.
Yes, he
and
did.
it has
There you
no
go, boy.
jelly
Good.
in it.
Smart.
He
smart decision.
only won because I was being nice.
I picked Jinx. I talked to Jinx, and I'm like, I'm picking Jinx tonight. He got
Well, there you
second.
have it. Wow.
Dark only won because I was being nice, knowing I'm not in the playoffs.
Hey, with that being said, let's go
Hey.
to somebody that does
Yeah.
know how to be nice.
Hey,
That is
hey.
Bad Dad Biker, and he's
Yeah.
going to tell you this. Be here next Friday night. Next Friday night, it's going to be another exciting night of HDRS Racing Cup Series. And with that being said, living my life behind bars, Biker's out of here.
See you later, biker.
Well, guys,
I love it.
Guys, I tell you what, we suffered this week. We had one person suffer from a heart attack. Next week, we're gonna have everyone suffering from heartburn as they deal with the heartburn turn at the Charlotte Roval. We're gonna look
God.
forward to a lot of guys dealing with difficult handling race cars on a very difficult track. And we'll see it all right here on the Hammerdown Series YouTube channel, Hammerdown Series Twitch channel, and don't forget to keep up with everything on TikTok, Facebook, wherever you might be keeping track of everything here.
Exactly. Okay. Thank you, Canute. Thank you, Biker, for joining me in the booth. I want to give a shout out to the booth tonight. We had Biker, we had Lando, and Canute in the booth with me, Panda, tonight. I believe it was a good broadcast. Good win, Dark Knight. You had your front row people pushing you, and Jinx got
First
second.
cup win.
Yeah, first cup win for you. Another first winner in a series. Woo!
Yeah.
There we go, Dark. That is
I'm going over.
No.
I'm going over to Fife and join these boys. I'm gonna get
Dude.
stoned.
Oh, I don't believe it's your first cup win. My
It
goodness. Okay.
Yeah, it's his first couple.
Hell
He's got like
yeah.
7 Xfinity
I've been
wins.
close. I've been close.
All right,
every
Woody's
time.
out. On to next week, fellas.
Okay.
Great job in the booth, as always.
Thank you, Woody.
We outta here.
Good
Later,
race.
guys.
Good race.
Thank y'all.
Enjoy your
Y'all did a
weekend.
good job up in the booth, man.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all.
Good. Thank you. Dark Knight won. We got Mr. Jinx finishing second, and I believe Silence third, and then Woody fourth. Tonight at Talladega. Tune in tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time for the truck race on sliders at Talladega. And all of, I believe me and Biker will be in there.
Mm-hmm.
And Canute doesn't race trucks. And Lando may be in there, too. I don't know if he's racing that, but...
Lando said he was racing.
Yep,
Okay.
Lando's in trucks.
Okay. So it's going to be a fun race tonight. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this race. Thank you, everyone that watched. Please hit that subscribe button. Please, and thank you. Notification bell. We're on TikTok. Expect a video this weekend from me, Panda. Thank you for everything that everyone does here in this league. You guys supporting us and everything else. I don't know what else to say. That was an awesome race.
That was a great race. I'm going to go back to sleep now because I've been sick all day. And
Oh, okay.
Rest up there, Jinx. Hope you feel better, man.
Jinx,
man.
get some bourbon. Get a hot toddy in you. A little bourbon, a little lemon juice, a little water. There you go. You'll feel
Yeah, man.
better. Okay.
all right, boys.
Cool beans. Canute. It's just me and you.
That's right. By the way, before you start watching the Xfinity broadcast, may I point something out to you? The reason why I dropped back in that first stage was because I had a wheel issue. I had to pause the race, unpause it, and get my wheel working back again, except I didn't realize what was going on until after I had lost the draft.
Okay. We'll watch it. We will watch it. I'm not broadcasting it, so we will watch it. Everyone knows that Panda does not watch his own broadcasts unless something comes up. So
you didn't broadcast it, remember?
I know. So I will watch it tomorrow. I will catch up, and I know you won. How does it feel to be a first-time winner, Canute?
To be able to win in this series is tough.
I'll give you a free game. You can swear if you want to.
No, I'm still not going to. But I tell you, just being able to compete against what they feel like the best racers that I've ever competed against, and again, being able to win at Talladega, it feels so surreal, especially considering how much of a crutch Talladega is for, well, maybe not a crutch, but it's more like my Achilles heel, because every other race I've ever entered here at Talladega, I've had good runs, but nothing has ever come of it. I've also had bad runs that never, ever, seem to right the ship for me. So,
okay,
just being able to have an online league win, makes me feel
and it was
thrilled.
Broadcast. It's always out there. That's etched in stone now.
That's actually my first win online since one of the Gran Turismo Sport World Tour leagues, actually, or World Tour races in the Group 1 races, actually.
Okay. I've kind of quit playing Gran Turismo since I got this G29. I mean, it's too hard. It's too hard.
The G29 is made for Gran Turismo.
Oh, I know it is, and it's just too hard.
Take your time, pick an easy track.
I'm gonna have Popeye arms before this is over with.
You can also turn down your force feedback.
It's cranked down, but it's still just cranking on me. You
want to take my T150 instead, and I'll take your G29?
No. Canute. Oh, thank you, everyone. Dude, thank you, Canute, for being here with me. I'm hoping, dude, this will help you get a cup ride next year. The captains will see this.
Hey, we can only wait and see what happens,
We can. This is Hammerdown Racing. If you guys do not know this by now, this is HDRS, mother effers, okay? Please go to our YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe button. Take one of your family's phones. Daddy Day's coming up, Father's Day. When you're at your event, just ask someone to take their phone, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers right now.
I got my nephew to subscribe.
See? There we go. Oh, I have a guy I work with. Hit subscribe button on his phone. Just ask for it. Hit subscribe, And now he gets notifications, and he's like, what is this? I'm like, this is our racing series. You're going to listen to it, So, thank you everyone that watches this. Much appreciated. We are at Dega tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern Time for the truck race on sliders. If you think the last two races were good, trucks seem to just, they make the league. I'm going to say it. The truck series on sliders makes this league here. The racing above us is phenomenal.
And that's going to be 94 laps as well.
Do 94 tomorrow? Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to get my wheelchair out so I have somewhere to sit. Oh, my goodness. But, thank you guys. Please watch, like, subscribe. Hammerdown Racing Series. Hit that notification bell. Join us on Facebook. Hammerdown Racing Series will get you accepted. If you guys want to race, Season 4 is coming up very soon. Here in about 6 weeks roughly.
6 weeks is when the draft races are.
Yes.
Along with the captain's race.
So join about in 4 weeks. Okay. If you guys want to race, you guys watch us. You know what happens. The commentary, we bring you every race in Hammerdown. Commentary and fully broadcast. Please, we're trying to build something here, and all of your guys' support are good, and we're gonna do some things for season 4 that are gonna be a little different, but I think it's gonna make for a really good racing league and a good win Dark Knight with Mr. Jinx finishing second tonight with Silence, and then Woody in the 14 machine. So you guys have a good weekend. Stay dry. It's raining out here on the West Coast, so I don't know where it's at with you guys. You guys may not have drought or anything, whatever, but
pretty dry over here in the east, in the northeast. But we do have some wet weather moving in throughout the next week. Not quite like what we had before, but
give it 2 days and you'll have my wet weather that's moving out there. So
up here in Western New York, we kind of need it. We're in a little bit of a dry spell ourselves.
Yes, and anyone that lives in Florida down there, I know that hurricane. I don't know if it's moved through. Alex, it was a tropical storm.
It was a tropical low before, but then it upgraded itself to a hurricane afterwards.
Okay. And I know Mr. Jinx and King are down there in Florida. I know Biker's in Florida now, too, down there. So my parents live down there. Hopefully everyone stays safe. You guys don't lose power and stuff. But please, tune in tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern Time, for this truck race at Talladega in the round of 8. And we had Dark Knight lock himself. I got hiccups. We had Dark Knight lock himself in tonight to the round of 8. So Dark Knight's in the championship. So he won the race tonight. Jinx pushed him. We had a bunch of Fords up front, which I really enjoy. So Canute, if there's anything else you want to say, we're gonna get out of here.
All I can say is, coming into tonight, Death Before Dishonor was your points leader. With him being as strong as he is at road courses, can he lock himself in at the Charlotte Roval? Just tune in next week, Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and find out. And also find out and see who advances themselves in. See if anyone can beat me and any of the other best of the rest fielders at the Charlotte Roval, and see who can lock themselves into the Championship 4 at the Charlotte Roval in the Xfinity Series, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursday nights.
Yes. I don't know what is with all these road courses in the playoffs, but they're entertaining. So we got the Roval next week for all 3 series. So make sure you guys practice. And I don't really know, man. What else?
I think we'll have to call it a night. Once again, tune in next week. It's 11:20 now. I think we should call it.
I already know. I'm just messing with you. Hey guys, if you own weapons, don't let them take them away from you. I don't agree with what's going on here. Guns don't kill people. People do.
People kill people.
So, with everything going on here in Hammerdown, this has been a beautiful broadcast tonight. I was joined in the booth by it was Panda, Canute, Biker, and Lando tonight, and we had Dark Knight winning, and we're gonna get off of here. We're gonna enjoy our weekend, and you guys be safe. Go out there and get some sunshine. Plant some flowers, plant some vegetables. Get out to the disc golf course and have some fun.